home, an office, and you feel the place is aesthetically done and you enjoy being in that space, welcome to Real Estate Show with Terry, where it is all about real estate investing. And today we are privileged to have an interior designer with us just to explain to us what interior design is all about. And according to Wikipedia, interior design is the art and science of enhancing the interior of a building to achieve a healthier and more aesthetically pleasing environment for the people using the space. A healthier and aesthetically pleasing environment. Today we are privileged to have a friend, an interior designer, explaining to us everything about interior design. Welcome to the show and introduce yourself.
Thank you, Terry, for having me here today. My name is Jill Ingosi, the founder of Brighter Spaces Interior Design. We do interior design for commercial and residential spaces. We help our clients achieve a safe, functional, and a beautiful space by helping them walk the journey of having affordable living.
Thank you, Jill, for gracing the show. So how long have you been in the industry?
I have been in the industry for the past 3 years. We are celebrating our second anniversary in June next month. Interior design is something I've been passionate about for so many years. I really researched about it. It wasn't inborn, I would say, but it is something that I was interested in, and I put in the time and the money. I did some courses online. I bought books. So for the first year after setting up the business, it was more of researching and trying to understand how the Kenyan market interior design is, and trying to learn the customers that I'm going to deal with.
Yeah, and as I keep telling my viewers, I think for you to make it, you need to have the passion. She has the passion for interior design. Take us through when does an interior designer come in? Because when you're talking about a realtor, it is all about starting when the person wants to purchase. Mm-hmm. What about interior design? At what point do you come in?
For interior designing, it all depends on the type of client that we are dealing with. Sometimes we prefer working with the client from the word go because it's going to be easier and cheaper for the client. But sometimes you cannot control everything. Sometimes we get a client at different stages, but we are very flexible to work with them in whatever stages they are at.
You remember I was telling you, for me, I've been at a stage whereby after construction, money got finished in between and I did not do the interior design. So when you say you can start even when you can finish up your construction, your home, and start and invite the interior designer to come and now beautify the space. Is that what happens with the industry? As in, you can come in at even when a house has been complete?
Yes, in fact, most the challenges that we have been experiencing is we are being called to come and do someone's shoddy job. So I thought that if the clients incorporate us at the beginning, they'll be able to save a lot of money and time as well. But it doesn't matter which stage you are. We will be able to come in and help you achieve the space.
When you say at the beginning, what do we mean by at the beginning? Are we talking of when during the architectural design? Are we talking about the actual construction? What do you mean by at the beginning?
At the beginning is where we sit down with the architect. We decide on what you want. Sometimes the clients know what they want, and sometimes they don't. So whatever you visualize as a person, or maybe what the client visualizes, we always have a meeting and discuss how you would want your space. Maybe you've seen a picture on the internet, or maybe you've seen someone's house and you want to achieve a similar look. We will walk down with you from the word go and see how we are going to achieve the space at different budgets.
Or even at different budgets, because yes. I think one of the challenges I get people having about interior design is the costing. So what can you talk about the costing? Because for me, I feel you can achieve interior design with as little or as much as you have.
Yes, with the budget, sometimes most of the people assume that interior design is very expensive and it is for a certain type of people, but we are here to demystify that. It all depends with what you want to achieve and the budget. Sometimes we ask the clients to be as transparent as possible for us to save time as well, because if you're clear enough to communicate your budget, we will stick to your budget and see if you are flexible enough to go within the budget or just a bit of the budget, but still achieve a good look. And for people who think that interior design is very expensive, we offer two types of contracts. There's the material contract and the labor contract, where the material contract is we buy everything for you and you just sit and relax and just walk into a beautifully designed house. But with our labor contract, you as the client, you will be able to buy the materials and you just ask us for the labor. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting, because we've always assumed you come with everything, or it therefore means I can give you that contract, just labor, and that's it. Yes. Then I buy whatever you will have discussed and recommended. Because again, when you're beautifying these spaces, like for me, I'll be honest, I don't have the eye to detail. So I would need a lot of guidance, and which I have been doing, trying to get interior designers to give their input. Because I need that beautiful space. When I go into a house, I need to feel, it is that homely. If I enter into the office, it is that, home office feeling that makes me feel relaxed and want to work in that. So, as an interior designer, how do you assist people like me who don't have that eye to detail, and yet they want to achieve that kind of space that feels so homely, aesthetically it is beautiful? How do you assist us?
Okay, how we assist clients, we start at the lowest level of consultation. But consultation, you consult first for us to do a site visit. So once we are on the ground, you'll be able to know what type of services you need from us. Sometimes it's as easy as picking a tile design or a tile color, or maybe the paint for the space, which will consider a lot of factors. But then there are very affordable ways for us to work with our clients.
Let me mention about the tiles that now that you've talked about it, there's a time it was, everyone wanted the flower repeat, and you could go into a house and you feel confused. And shortly now it is a one design, it's about one color. You could go into rooms and you get different colors of tiles. Has that changed right now?
Yeah, right now currently we're working with a lot. There's the introduction of the brick type of tiles. There are tiles that have some impressions. There's so many in the market right now, depending on what you want as a client and the function of the space. For example, you cannot select slippery tiles in a bathroom, or maybe if the house is for old people, you also need to be very careful with the type of tiles that you're going to use.
And I think, let me cut you short on about the bathroom tiles, because we've had so many accidents taking place because of the wrong choice of tiles. And I think this is, for me, I appreciate when you say, when you're putting into detail prevention of accidents, because people have lost life because of that slippery tile. And it's because people do not know that there are different tiles for different spaces.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that is one thing I appreciate about interior design.
Yes, and that's why you need to consult a professional from the word go. It's not about going to a tile shop and choosing the cheapest tile, or maybe the tile that is just see that it is really glossy and you pick that. You need to do a lot of research, and as interior designers, it is our job to make the space safe and functional and still beautiful at the same time. So while we are selecting these materials for your house, we also consider that.
Oh, that is beautiful, because I don't think, those bathroom accidents have been fatal.
Yes.
In so many homes. But, when we use your services, we are assured of getting accident-free homes. What about, the color, the wall hangings? I think I need to understand what's your input or your role in the construction industry, because people feel they don't need interior designers. Actually, if you look at so many homes that have been built, they did not use an interior designer. They're like, I'm an interior designer, even me, I can do it.
Yeah.
So what other, what do you add to the industry?
Okay, as an interior designer with Brighter Spaces Interiors, we offer consulting services whereby a client can come in at whatever stage they are, and we can still offer professional advice to the client. We also do personal shopping services countrywide. For example, if you're in Kisumu and you need to source for gypsum boards here in Nairobi, we'll shop them for you and get them delivered to your site. We also have an online shop where we sell beddings and some interior design artwork. You can get that from our website. We also do quotations for our clients. We offer visuals. With visuals, it means that you're able to see how your space is going to turn out before you put us on board. We can also link you up with professionals in the industry who you can get their services. We can also help you reupholster your seat, and that is one of the cheapest ways that anyone can afford to transform their spaces. So we do tiling, we do painting, we do gypsum services. We also can customize and come up with ideas. For example, you need a design for a gate. We can creatively work together with the client and achieve a creative look for what the client wants.
As Jill of Brighter Spaces has been enlightening us, we all need interior designers, because you need a place when you go home, you feel homely. If you go into an office, you feel you need to be in that space. And interior design changes the mood, your mood actually. If you go to a crowded place, you just feel crowded. So keep watching Real Estate Show with Terry. We have various industry players that we will bring on board for you to experience the best of your home, of your office, or to enjoy your property in the best way possible. As always, subscribe, watch, share, comment, and let us move together in this journey of real estate investing. Thank you.